New ship, new DM. Who dis? This week on the Hapless Heroes.
Should I shove a bunch of D20s in my mouth to try to simulate this?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Hapless Heroes podcast. I am your bald DM. My name is Lewis.
In case you couldn't
You
tell.
may know me as the voice of Lev Zangief. That's very true, Jam Jam. Thank you. And tonight I am joined by my lovely, wonderful, smart, creative, talented cast. To my, well, I guess there's no virtual left for me, unfortunately, but just above me in the Discord call is Dave playing March.
What the fuck? Where the hell did these mics come from? The hell? You snuck up on me like that. The fuck? It's rude.
To his right, we have Francesco playing Percival.
It's weird. I get to play with March.
To his virtual right, we have Jack playing Jam Jam.
Jam Jam is so glad Jam Jam did not have to pay for any of that.
To my right, I have Michael playing Brew Blitzbore.
Is this the first time that Brew, March, and Percy have all been in the same room? I mean, on the same screen? I mean, you know what I mean.
To his right, we have Nicole playing Glorp Glup Glup.
Guys, I was practicing my new spell, and I think I might have turned left to gas.
And below me is Sebastian playing Choom Daloom.
I mean, ship's good. Ship's good. Not as good as it was before, but it's good.
We pan through the newly christened ship, the SS Astrid II, with the additions laid out by Claude Montrose and his team. A sprawling meditation room fixed with all the trappings of a serene environment would need. You know, some kind of plants in the corner, maybe a waterfall, some like rushing water.
One of those like automatic like
fixture.
Zen garden things where it's like it's always going through and then wiping it away right away.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. And we also got some expanded storage, a larger cargo hold. And what else did we get?
Escape pods.
Escape pods. Yeah, that was the important thing. Did we end up putting a roof rack on for the car?
Oh yeah,
For sure.
I'm pretty sure we did.
100%.
And a roof rack
And
for the
we
car.
now have a turret. A low,
Tiny one.
like low damaging turret, but we have a gun now, guys.
Yes, and all of this seemingly done at no expense of the party's
Well,
coffers.
we did have to use up the rest of the phlogiston to, get the engines to where they are now. And that was kind of part of the deal since we weren't allowed to just kind of take that in its current stabilized form.
Yes, the closed loop system, right, is something that is very dear to the R&D of Montrose's efforts, especially something that kind of gives us all the ability to travel more efficiently, financially. We won't have to spend money on gas, basically, which is kind of nice. So. It's pretty cool. Really proud of that, honestly. I think that's a really, really, really strong invention for us.
Hell yeah. Patent pending.
Where do we find everybody?
I was gonna say, we actually have SS Astrid 2 in real, like, like stenciled paint on the side now instead of just spray painted.
I would say everything except for the 2. SS
Yeah.
Astrid and then a spray painted on.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, that's definitely our speed.
Can I give an alternative version where it's SS Astrid, comma TOO? Like this is also Astrid.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm into that.
Nice, yeah. That could be typecasted across it.
Yeah.
That's what you requested for
Yeah,
sure.
it's incredible.
It's printed on the side.
Big-
Absolutely.
Fucking graffiti bubble letters just says.
Definitely a sleeker, way more expensive design that we would never have been able to pay for on our own. Upgrade. Oh yeah, there's also upgraded living quarters, right? Because like Lev requested like a nicer kitchen and like just like dining area, even just living spaces where we can like sleep. I think we had a brig installed in as well.
Separate from the
Oh my
escape
God, we
pods.
did have a brig.
Yeah, it's looking more like the.
Guys, are we gonna kidnap people? Is that why we made
At this
this?
point,
We kidnapping
at this
people?
point, I think we just have the ship from Firefly. I don't know.
I would not be mad at that.
That's
You
very
can't
much what I'm
take a
picturing.
sky from me.
No. No. No, we don't have that gooseneck thing going on. You
Oh
know?
yeah, the goose nothing can go. Yeah, we
That's
don't
true.
need that.
I
Anyway.
feel like we don't have the luxury pod on the side.
Definitely not.
Yeah, but where would we find you all a few days later after all of these additions have been installed and fit onto the Astrid? I imagine that this wouldn't be something that they could do overnight, so a few days have passed, assuredly, since your last conversation with Claude and the plans that you had for Astrid 2. Where would we find you right now? Beginning of the day.
So we're still on the Gabbiani, or did we leave?
We're still on the
Yes,
Gabbiani.
no.
So
Still on the Gabbiani.
the ship's done. We just got done taking the tour. All of us are like, wow, nice, cool. Except for Choom, who thinks the place is way too clean. It's unnatural. Doesn't like it. Don't worry, it'll get dirty. Immediately, upon finishing, Choom hopping into the cockpit chair, like, great. Was better before. Let's go get Much.
Wait, but Troop, Percival will be there waiting for him because he's been pretty much like trying to oversee some of the things just to ensure that because he got to have a little bit more input this time. But inside one of the cup holders, Choom, in the cockpit, are a bunch of loose coffee beans,
Fuck yeah. Throws 4 of them in his mouth.
neatly arranged in a very clean cup holder. However, he did make sure to leave some of those there for you when you got to the ship today.
Nice. Thanks, Percy. You want some? Holds out a handful of raw coffee beans.
No, I prefer to drink my coffee, thank you.
This is fast and straight to the main line. Crunch, crunch, crunch. You just see him noticeably getting more and more jittery as he's sitting there. So, we gotta go get Much? Much gotta see this. He's gonna like it. We got a lot of upgrades.
Well,
to the
I mean,
systems.
I sent him a text a few days ago letting him know about the whole, he was supposed to get like an invitation, I think Claude mentioned, potentially, to someone named March, not to Mr. Case. And he says it a little lower just in case anyone's listening, because that name apparently not great around here, right? So I don't know. I kind of hope he shows up, and I hope he's feeling he's not like definitely done with his tantrum that he was throwing before. We kind of need him this time.
Yeah. Did you get a text back? Did he text you back?
No, did you? How many have you had already?
Another handful. Just
Choom is jittering out of control in the
These are going
pilot chair right now.
straight to his heart.
Yeah, these are like gas station pills for him.
Choom, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed.
Immediately
Jim,
abusing the thing you gave me.
Glorp, Mike, what are you? Brew, rather. What are you doing?
Are we on the new ship at this point?
We're on the Gabbiani.
You could be wherever you
preparing-
want. You're going to be on your way
Yeah.
to the ship at some point, but
Yeah, you could also be on your way to the ship for
I-
sure. We have yet to exit the Gabbiani
Gotcha. Okay.
and their spaceport,
I mean, like, I think he's just kind of
seaport.
exploring a little bit. I don't think he's got any particular, ironically, direction, but I think he just kind of wants to like be in the space, like while we've got the time. Like, he's an explorer. He's really interested in like new places and new worlds, and so I think he's just kind of like taking it all in at this point.
Maybe he went to the amusement park section of the Gabbiani.
I think that's a great place for him to be.
They have a museum.
I love
Oh,
that.
he's
just
definitely
walking through the museum.
I don't think he's understanding much of what's going on in the museum, but he certainly is in awe of a museum. Yes.
Nice. The fun house too, maybe.
Yeah, maybe your phone buzzes a couple times, just being like, "Where are you?" From
No,
Percy,
he doesn't go
you know?
he does not go in the fun house, because for him
Does not go in the
direction
fun
is
house,
very
okay.
important, and like knowing where he's going is very important. And so if he's in a house full of mirrors, not a great place for Brew. He might
Just gotta
even
look
be
at
a
the
bull.
floor.
He might even be a bull in a mirror shop at that point. Like not a good space for him to be.
Interesting. Okay. Jam Jam.
Jam Jam is just coming back to the ship. This morning he has he has a regular trench coat on. But he's got a big old hat with a big feather in it, and he's carrying 4 full shopping bags with like what looks like a giant fish hanging out of one of them, and baguettes and vegetables and all these things. And he just comes into the shuttle.
Oh, it's
Okay,
a
hold on.
ship
Let me
now.
stop you right there. Jam Jam. Walking from your quarters, your apartment, down the elevator, you go to the hangar where your ship is.
With again 4 bags full of food
Stuff with fish hanging out of them.
Supplies, yeah.
That's okay. On one of the floors, the elevator stops and the doors open. And you see standing before you your favorite drinking friend, Randall.
Jim just goes, "Oh, Rando, good to see you."
Jam Jam, my boy, it's good to see you. I'd like to have a word with you on your way down, if I can.
Jam Jam nods and he puts his bags down. And as the elevator door closes, Jam Jam is rifling through to the bottom of one to get to what were we calling Jolly Ranchers? Whatever. He's totally getting the fruit candy and offering Randy one.
Some sweet
He
hard
says,
candy.
He takes one and says, quite early, yes.
It's like 10 in the morning and Jam Jam's getting toasty.
Jam Jam, I know that we've been through a lot this last week or so, and well, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't fun. And I think that kind of is a rare thing to be endeavored in that respect. So I must tell you that I have gifted you this ship and absolved your debt. But I also need a favor from you.
Jam Jam just goes, "Oh."
See, Jam Jam, I see further than is necessary. But sometimes I'm blocked by a shutter, an obstacle, a thought that I don't expect to be. And at this current point in time, it seems at that point is affixed to the east, Jam Jam, and you telling me where Concordia is based on our conversation a few days ago Well, it just doesn't line up with what I'm able to anticipate in that regard. So I need you to let me understand what's happening in astral tech space. There's something that I've heard about a scientist who is thinking of synthesizing phlogiston. Now, the impacts of this jam could be devastating. To have that in astral tech's hands would be, well, it's giving the golden goose to the factory, giving it 10 golden gooses. Geeses. I don't know, Jam. I just had 3 Jolly Ranchers, all right? Listen.
Not a sponsor.
Jolliness not guaranteed.
I need you to find this scientist in a space known as ROI 2235. It's a small pocket just south of Prophetess. And find out where the scientist knows. Bring him to a contact of mine. He'll be waiting for you on the eastern side of astral tech space. And don't worry, they'll be looking for you. You won't need to find them. Do this for me, and we won't worry about anything that you or I did during your time here at the Gabbiani. It'll be all even.
Now I imagine
And at that moment, the elevator dings. Bing. The door opens up, and you see the ship in front of you.
Jam's going to turn to Randy before he goes and say, is the dangers of phlogiston, could that impact, what was our planet's called again? Fuck. Teldoria.
Concordia?
Like, could this lead back to Concordia being in danger?
Oh. Concordia in danger? The ramifications of a synthesized source of life and power, that magnitude, Jam, would be indescribable.
Because it's matter from outside of the universe, right? That's, because we just remind everybody that that's what this stuff is things
but
that
Jam, Jam's still trying to piece together how all of this works, because as far as he's concerned, we are also from outside of this universe.
That is a good point.
Valid.
So, like, is phlogiston? But he's not going to ask any more questions of Randy. He kind of gets what his little side mission is, and now he's just kind of trying to think who he might bring in on this with him. Jam does not ask Randy if he's supposed to keep this from anyone else or not.
Well, Jam, that's kind of where you and your crew.
He's not going to ask him.
Here.
So he's going to he's probably because of the candy. Like he might have thought to be a little more inquisitive about this request.
He takes his.
He's already had a couple great.
No, that's
ones.
fine. Claude takes his hand out and kind of nudges your shoulder for another piece. Come on, give me another one.
One for the road.
Yellow or green?
I like the yellow ones. Come on.
And then they'll do their
secret handshake.
Well, yeah. Okay, because Jam has
do
to
their secret handshake.
Pick up all of his groceries.
And
he'll waddle over towards the ship. And then when it seems like it's time for Randy's going to step away, he'll put his groceries down again, and they'll do the secret handshake before Jam pushes the button to open the door to the ship.
My God.
Yeah, you see Randy afterwards, like, kind of shuffle the candy in his hand, and then it doubles, and then triples, and then you just see multiples of these, like, little hard candies appear in his hand. He throws a whole handful of them in his mouth.
Classic Red.
And he says with a mouthful of hard candies, he says, listen, the problem is, he crunches away. Problem is that Astral Tech is already aware of this guy. Dr. Plixplox. He's pretty eccentric, especially as gnomes go. But the problem is that they are quite aware of his intentions and his theories on synthesizing phlogiston. Now, I don't know, surprisingly, if he's even attempted it yet. I haven't felt that kind of influence throughout my realm of thought. But
we know he's not omniscient, right? So like,
yeah, he might
he
still
would
be
just
able to
have
sense
ways
stuff.
of getting information. Yeah, he might be able to sense stuff, or he has, informants or other things. Like, we don't know how he knows what he knows.
Yeah, you don't know how I know things. Exactly. And I haven't heard about this. So all I know is that he's out there in a certain spot. That's kind of the issue. He's in jail. And he's about to be transported from the prison to a outpost not far from the planet that it's on. And I'd like for you to join that team, that prisoner transport team, and make sure that he doesn't find his way to the external facility that he's expected to be transported to as well. And instead, like I said, have him meet with me and my contact east of Astral Tech C.
Okay. So I got intercept transport with Dr. Plixplox. Take
Dr. Plixplox.
Take to Astral. To where am I meeting him? East Astral Tech?
Yes, once you leave.
And it's funny when we start talking about, like, when we say north, south, east, west in a three-dimensional space. But essentially, when you're looking at, like, the top down, like, like the map of our, like, local Astral Sea, he's saying essentially, like, to the, like, if we were to orient that north, south, east, west, like, he's talking about, like, east of Astral Tech space. So, like, 08 or 09, like those, like, hexes,
Yes. Outside of Astral Tech's influence, I'll have them find you. And even better, they are desperate for workers. So I signed you up to join their prisoner transport team.
How about that?
Now, I know that sounds a little sketchy working for Astral Tech, but listen, it's kind of the only way that I could get it to work for me.
Choom's not going to be happy about that.
Choom's, so the door, I imagine the door has opened to the ship, and Choom is just whipping back and forth. Yeah. And then when was that supposed to leave? When was that transport supposed to happen?
That'll probably be happening. It's in the next 3 weeks, which should be enough time to travel from where we currently are down to there with no interruptions, no drastic interruptions. Right? How many parsecs do we move in a time frame?
About a week per hex, more or less.
Per number. Okay, yeah, that's about what I thought.
Jam Jam will just say, anything for you, Rando. And then he'll start walking or waddling into the ship with his groceries.
Perfect. Perfect. When you get there, make sure you talk to Lieutenant Celine. Celine Glaive. She's waiting for you. Where's she waiting for you? That's a great question. She's she's waiting for you at the what would you call that? That would be like the Astral Tech security headquarters on ROI 2235. ROI 2235.
You gonna go bring this to the rest of us, Jam Jam?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's going to put his groceries away first.
Claude will wait outside.
I mean,
for a
there's
moment.
probably ice cream or
Starts
something
to
that's
talk
got to
to
be.
a-
Oh, yeah. All sorts of good stuff in there. You've seen what happens when Jam Jam leaves the fish out.
Oh no.
Yeah. Everyone should be cool with letting him put the fish away.
We should all be very grateful. Okay, so wait, you put the groceries away, you're like, oh hey guys, by the way.
Not if everybody's not there. I know that Choom is just whipping back and forth.
I'm in the ceiling
He's
now.
inside.
I'm
He's-
in the panels.
Yeah.
He's in
He's
the
inside
walls.
the ship.
I
Bruce the only
imagine.
one. Brew is the only one who hasn't made it back
And March.
Mhm.
March isn't
yet. And
here.
March hasn't made it back yet.
Also
What's Glorp up to? Yeah, I did.
you. And
Yeah,
Glorp.
I didn't know what Glorp was doing.
Yep, Glorp is thieving school supplies. Well, actually, that depends. Is there somewhere for me to purchase school supplies on the ship? Glorp confirms first that we definitely are not going to have a bill.
Yeah, I think that
And
was
then, okay.
implied.
Glorp goes around to like all of the
Yes.
gift shops and buys all of the writing utensils, right? So all of the pens and like pencils and things that have the hotel name on them, or the amusement
Okay.
park name,
Yeah.
or the casino name, or as I go through each individual
Yes.
gift shop, all of the pads of paper, any sort of like whiteout or highlighters or marker pencil crayon sets, if there's coloring books in the amusement park, more children's geared section, whatever. I'm collecting anything like that would be appropriate to bring back to my students. Also any sort of small like teddy bear type things that I could use as like gifts or prizes or incentives for the kids. Also a ton of snacks, like several cases of snacks.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just filling my room basically with boxes of like stuff that I'm planning to bring back to my students.
Well, I'm
and
not sure how
also-
large the cargo bay is just yet, but I'm sure it
not
could
the cargo
accommodate
bay,
a
it's
couple
my, like,
crates of.
Whatever
Like
space I have in like
personal
my personal
domicile.
Yeah, like
Oh,
my
yeah.
room.
Yeah,
I
don't you have like a
bathtub.
clawfoot tub?
Fill it up.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have a
that's it, right?
clawfoot
I have
tub
my
in there.
my tub, but I don't really have a whole lot of other belongings, right? I've got the cooler, I guess, probably still in the corner that's got like my drawings from my students in it, but that's it. So yeah, I'm just filling up the rest of the room with like, like letter boxes of crap for my students.
Incredible.
Nice. Yeah. I'm sure you could find stuff like that on here.
Yeah, I mean at minimum paper and pencils.
Some letterheads. Yeah. Paper
Oh,
pencils.
random
Pens.
Random souvenirs.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, my mic went out.
Yes.
Can I have, if Choom knew Glorp was going to do this, can Choom have requested on one of Glorp's many stops a book that will help Choom understand the new class of ship, like a manual for like larger starship flying? Because I've only ever flown a shuttle.
I mean, this is a step above that at this point.
Right, that's
but
what I'm
like
saying.
just a small step. It's we're
So
not
whatever
really punching
Glorp
above our weight
deems-
class quite yet.
Whatever Glorp deems to be something that will help me understand this ship, and that can be completely up to you. Choom will read whatever Glorp gives him at this point.
Mm.
More piloting manuals.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
want to
whatever.
eventually gain proficiency in this thing. I just have to lay the groundwork. You know what I mean? Start the work. Start the work. Start the hard work.
Yeah, Glorp brings back a like whatever the equivalent of like, like the driver's ed handbook, but for spaceships. I find one of those in a gift shop, so I grab that. I find a couple of magazines that are, like Space Yacht Monthly, and Intergalactic Race Weekly, and what, I don't know. I find a couple of different like magazines in one of the like tuck shops.
Thank you.
Popular technomancy.
Yeah. I like
Nice. Yeah, a bunch of like magazines.
10 ways to make your engine purr, and like anything that looks like that. Yeah. A couple of maps.
Literally just,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I need some new stuff to read because I read all the stuff you gave me last time and I really needed some new stuff. Wait. You hear it? They're in the walls.
It's gone.
Anyway, yeah. Can you call Brew and tell him to come back? So we gotta go get March. Throws another handful of beans in mouth. Thank you. Disappears behind wall panel.
No, I was telling you, I texted March. It just hasn't. I just really hope he got the message.
Yeah, we cut to. Well, tell us where we cut to when your phone buzzes, March, from Percival's message.
March's phone is face down on a table. As we zoom out from it, we see spilled beer and a lot of like neon and UV light going on.
And this is 3 days ago, right?
Yeah. March is already here on the Gabbiani, but he's assiduously avoiding the crew and the ship because he feels fucking terrible about how he just freaked out and left. And he's been so avoidant for so long that now he has absolutely no idea what the fuck to say about it. So he's just been drowning himself in Vice and, at this point, karaoke, where he's doing a lot of metalcore screaming on stage and getting bottles thrown at him because he's fucking terrible at it.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Brew bumps into him. Brew bumps into him on his little jaunt.
Yeah. Yeah, from the crowd, you see someone else getting ready to throw a bottle at you, and it's horned by a familiar fellow.
Brew would never.
I wouldn't do that.
No, but as it turns out, the symbiote is a metalcore elitist, and he's really pissed.
I cannot control what the symbiote does, but Brew certainly did not do that.
You don't necessarily throw the bottle at him, but
you see people throwing bottles at a dude on stage, and you recognize that Herringon.
Yes.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he hasn't showered in several days, and while probably 2 days ago he could have hit these notes, he's just yelled himself hoarse well before this. He just sounds, it just sounds like tortured sounds coming out of this dude's throat.
Yeah, and the crowd is all in unison at one, booing him. And there's a lot of animal noises coming from there, simulating animal noises like hissing and.
How the fuck did this guy get so much stage time?
He hacked the digital list.
Mike, was
Put himself like 14 times in a
should
row.
we not have put you in this scene?
Roll me your perception, Brew. Let's see if you do recognize this as much as you. It's
see
familiar,
yeah,
but
as I say, you see March being heckled on stage, and like people throwing bottles at him on the Gabbiani. He's been here for who knows how long.
The whole
A couple
time.
of days, like.
I mean, okay, so because okay, so he kind of walks in front of March and just kind of not blocks him, but like kind of like is trying to like get the crowd to just kind of like chill. Like, all right, like had your fun, time to go home.
Nobody tells me to fucking go home. And at disadvantage, I want to attempt to kick Brew in the ass.
What?
Nice. Okay. Sure. Brew, can you roll me a persuasion check for the crowd as you're trying to calm them down, please?
Before you get a hair foot in your ass.
Yeah, we'll say this happens before this because you did take an action. Say this, so. Yes, please.
Can I do intimidation instead?
Are you trying to be intimidating?
I mean, he's
in that regard?
intimidating. He's a big old bull.
Yeah,
Well,
and
I know,
his
but-
speech was not very intimidating.
All right, let's try persuade first. Okay. It's a 17.
Hey,
Hey, nice. Yeah, the crowd seems to kind of, you feel that energy kind of simmer down for a second after you've addressed them appropriately and at face to face, no matter.
Yeah. So I got a 13 and 11 on my die. So 11 minus 1 for strength is 10
Not even gonna
against
do
armor
it.
class. No. So just like a weak, like, poof, this March attempts to kick you in the butt, like as you've just calmed these people down.
Doing it to me?
not the cake.
You feel
Not the
you feel a
cake.
padded foot.
Yes, because he's so
padded
fucked
foot
up. He
hit your
doesn't know
butt.
who you are.
How do you not know who? He's got big old horns. All right. I mean, is that success? Like, what's? Yeah.
No,
go
no,
for
he
it.
doesn't.
no.
He doesn't do any damage. He just
Go for
kind
it.
of gives
Go
you
for
a very
it.
light.
Do
He already
it.
rolled a 10. It's not gonna do it.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that does
Yeah.
nothing. That does nothing.
Yeah, no, it was
Right,
it was at disadvantage because he's drunk as fuck.
Yeah, you just feel like a little foot
Yeah.
hit you in the butt real quick.
I was disappointed
actual
I rolled
damage.
as high as 11.
Ooh.
It's just
Now, what'd you go and do that for?
Zoe, tell me to calm down.
Oh, you
Hey,
need some aspirin and some water. That's what you need.
you look familiar. Are you a bartender?
All right, buddy. Let's get you back
He
home.
passes out.
Yeah,
Passes out?
that sounds about right.
Sling him
Brew-
over your shoulder.
nice.
Yeah, Brew just
A guy
kind of like
in,
scoops him up and just kind of fireman carries him back to the. I guess my adventuring is over for now.
Nice.
And then we cut back to the cargo ship, the cargo bay, where the open door is, where Claude Montrose stands awaiting Jam Jam's final decision on this request that he's asked of him.
Oh, Jam thought he was totally on board with whatever and had the information that he needed. He was just kind of waiting to make sure that he pretty much informed the crew that.
So we're already
Oh,
gathered
Even
to
better.
a crew meeting when Brew walks in with March.
okay then. That's fair.
Yeah. This is great.
Then Claude Montrose just kind of looks at his watch and is like, all right, I don't have time for this. And then he just kind of leaves.
He knows us better than he thinks.
Yeah.
We all looked a little. Maybe I mean I know Percy looks a little shocked when Brew just walks in holding a passed out drunk March. And
Shit.
Just bites his tongue a little.
Oh,
Yep.
Brew, you found March here?
I did. He was a little bit, maybe more than 3 sheets to the wind.
June's gonna pop out of the ceiling right above where you're holding March and just like lift one of March's ears, let it flop back down, sniff. Yep, this March. It's March. He hasn't showered in a while, but it's March. Wait, it's March. March. And he's gonna start shaking your head, like vibrating it. Your cheeks are gonna be making that like noise. Just
Oh my
shaking
God.
your
Oh no.
Does he wake up? Can I roll something to try and wake him up?
Roll me a Constitution saving throw, March.
All right.
How fucked up are you? How messed up
Con
are
saving
you?
throw is the best way to do it, especially since I have a modifier of 0. So this is a very let the dice decide moment.
Yeah, I think that's good.
11.
11's very interesting. I would say that probably with an 11, you feel your eyes crack open, and you as if in the distance you hear your name being called.
Just continuing over and over again.
And that name, your name, eventually grows louder as your eyes open more and more over the course of a few minutes, and you see familiar faces
Looking down. Yeah.
looming over you. Yes.
And with Dave's permission, as soon as I see his eyes open, I'm going
Whose
to.
faces are those?
I'm sorry, one more. What?
Can you just tell us whose faces those are real quick? I know Choom, you're a part of that, and who else is kind of looking down over March?
I feel like
as he gets brought
I feel
onto
like it'd be funny if it was all of us.
I think that would be funny if it was all of us too. Good. All right. I'm glad we're all on the same page there.
Glorp is stretched in a really weird way too, right? So I can like be
Yeah.
over somebody else that's looking over.
As long as Dave consents to this, as soon as March opens his eyes, Choom's gonna grab his the top of his nose, take a handful of raw coffee beans, shove them in his mouth, take out a scroll of calm emotion, light it, put it in his mouth. Wake up, buddy!
Let's see, should I shove a bunch of D20s in my mouth to try to simulate
No,
this?
that's fine.
Yes, you should.
No, don't put
Yes,
your
you
dice
should.
in your mouth.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, who knows where they've been?
Choom's gonna start doing.
I mean, they've done very
weak-ass
dirty
chest compressions.
things. So.
March is just spitting coffee beans out because obviously this is not even a chewable amount. This is just like he filled his mouth.
Yeah.
You damn near
he'll
killed
be-
the man.
Yeah, he'll be okay in a few hours.
Does not, however, let go of the joint.
On it.
Does it have to be? Does it fucking have to be morning?
No. Jam says, looking at space. Does not have to be any time you don't want it to be. But Jam will sit down at the table and explain. Claude has asked one thing in return for all he's done for us.
I knew there were going to be conditions.
And terms.
This seems like a cheaper option to Jam.
Okay.
Looking at, again, all the cool stuff that Jam especially
Yeah, sure.
specifically
Oh,
got
yeah,
out
for
of
sure.
all this.
For sure. Yeah.
Claude says Jam and all of us must go to, and it's ROI 2235 south of Prophetess. And he'll add in,
Yeah, explains the whole thing.
yeah,
Right?
but specifically to kidnap Dr. Plickplox no.
I'm sorry, wait. So, we're supposed to go pretend to work for Astral Tech as prison guards?
It seems the alternative is this, again, Jam looks at the shoddy notes that he took and says, Dr. Plickplox, from potentially destroying not only this universe, but many other universes.
Okay, and I'm sorry. So Randy thinks that we're the ones best suited for this, huh? Okay, all right.
Randy
No,
loves
that's great.
Jam.
That's great. That's great. That sounds great. Oh my god, that'll be. I'm gonna need a minute.
And Jam will slide his badly taken sloppy notes over to Brew to look at the ROI.
Yeah, like the coordinates or whatever. Yeah, he like gave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what would you like to roll for this?
Plugs it into Google Maps.
Brew.
For what?
Survival?
I think that's what I've been using.
We have navigator's tools. It's
Right,
a check with the tools.
Yeah. So
Is
I
what
have
you typically
proficiency in navigator's tools. So I would just do a 3 to
Okay.
a roll, correct?
Yeah, you just have to tell him. You have to just pick an ability, like one of the abilities that gets tied to the navigator's role. So is it wisdom, is it intelligence, etc.
Oh yeah, wisdom for sure.
The DM decides what the ability is that's used with the tools in this instance, because it could be one of many cases based on how you're applying the tool.
We'll go with wisdom at this point in time.
Oh shit. Oh motherfucker.
'Cause you-
Hey, we did give Dave adult onset inspiration when he was DM last. He could hand that out if he wants.
I mean, I'm just gonna tell you guys that this is gonna affect you all. Well, it's gonna affect me too, but mostly you all. You may want to hand that
Was
over.
it a 1?
It was a 1.
Yeah. Oh, I'll hand it over. Sure.
A nat
Yeah,
one.
we'll say like through the last 3 days, you've heard a number of rumors.
He rolled another nat one, didn't he?
No shot. With inspiration, rolled another nat one.
I can't
that's
with
no
this.
shot.
That's totally the
I-
cancel.
Over the last few days,
How does
you have
okay,
heard a.
what are the chances of rolling 2 nat 1s in a row
Enough
With
that we've
advantage?
seen it twice.
with
In-
after using advantage?
At least twice.
It's a 5% chance for each die. I'm not a statistician, so I don't know how the math works out when you have two
Well, would it be
5% chances.
0.05
individual
times
5%
0.05?
That's
So it's
crazy.
0.025.
Yeah.
It's a 2.5% chance
Wow.
of that happening.
Yep. And we've
did
seen
it
it happen.
happen?
We've seen it happen.
Congratulations.
All right. So we get the blurst result.
I'm sorry.
We go in the
y'all.
opposite
I failed
direction.
you.
You have heard a lot of rumors over the last couple of days, and through your own deductions, you've charted a course to where you believe would be the fastest and safest route to
Yes, of course.
the coordinates that you were given from Cloud Montrose. Yes.
Ominous.
And then he's going to lock himself in his room and completely duck the consequences.
And then you lock yourself in your room, in the meditation room.
I will
Well,
say
hold on.
that
Let's get him there. Yeah.
I don't just like go over there and lock myself in.
What's wrong with Brew?
Blue.
And the coordinates are plugged in.
So okay, so I
plots a course.
I plot the course. I might have actually realized that some of the amusement park fare might be kind of not jiving well with Brew's
It was a corn dog.
disposition.
Wasn't it?
I mean,
Should not have had that fourth corn dog.
his constitution is really high, so he doesn't really worry too much about like food intake. He just kind of like eats when he feels like it and eats whatever it is that he feels like eating. And so I think he might have maybe pushed the envelope a little too far with some of this food. So he is kind of rushing through, plotting the course. He thinks he's got a good setup going, but really needs to make it to the bathroom really quickly. So he kind of does one of those like boot scoot shuffles toward his room. And he might have just closed the door a little too hard in his kind of, adventure into the bathroom. And we'll see how that kind of pans out for him later. But he is currently focused on making sure that, he has made it to a space that will not produce a disaster.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
A
There
meditation
you go.
room of sorts.
I love it.
It is a meditation room, just not the meditation room y'all were thinking.
So you guys, we're really gonna do this? We're really gonna do this? Throwing more beans in mouth.
Wait, so
stop.
wait.
At that moment, Lev's door opens up, and you see him come out with like some empty like cartons of milk that he's cleaned out and like washed out, and he's going to throw out into like a recycling like canister or something. He's like, March, when did you get here? Ah, whatever. Are we ready to go, or?
Yeah, Lev, we're supposed to act as apparently security guards for the prisoner transport and kidnap some kind of scientist.
Jam says, Randy got us outfits.
He did. Yes, he did get your outfits. Yes.
So I have to
In
take
fact,
off my pimp outfit.
He's like, Lev goes, yes, there is outfit. There's also like box with our name on it and little card that says CM in fancy writing. Have you guys seen that yet?
No.
No.
Ooh, Randy left
Oh.
Jam more presents. And Jam will waddle over and try to open the box.
Yeah, in each of your boxes,
Oh, we all have
you
one.
find. Yes, you all find a special gift from Mr. Montrose himself.
Needs buxen.
Interesting.
And on top of it is it's a kind of like a red rosewood kind of like turtle shell kind of wood, you know, that opens from the top with a gold hinge on the 2 gold hinges on the back, and on the top is a little beige envelope with CM in like a cursive kind of script on top.
I get it. Okay, so
This is fancy.
we each have a.
Yeah, your names are inscribed on the outside of
Is it like a gift tag, or is it an actual sealed envelope with like a card inside of it?
No, it's like a tag. Yeah. It's
Okay,
not a
okay.
card. Yeah.
Percival's like afraid to open his first, and is like waiting for like someone else to open one of theirs.
I believe Jam,
Okay.
right? Jam.
Yeah, Jam's already rifling
Inside,
through
you
his.
Yeah, inside is a. Will you tell me what this looks like, Jam? Your
It looks like the most awesome smuggler's coat that Jam has ever seen. He saw it on one of the benders with Randy, and it always mentioned how many pockets it has and how cool that would be for sneaking things around places.
Yeah, it looks sick. It's super sick. It's a really sick looking trench coat kind of thing.
He just throws his other one in the box. His old one.
It just puts the new one out immediately.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And does everybody else open their
Once I actually see it's a
Yeah.
present, then yes.
Yeah. Why don't we all go around real quick?
Hyrule swag. Wait, which one of you guys wants something?
Oh, March, we have a lot to catch you up on.
A
Yeah,
pig.
and who's this Randy guy anyway?
A pig squeals and goes running through there.
Oh yeah, there's also that.
Marsh is still acclimating to we are in a completely different ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hasn't quite gotten the impression of everything that's gone on. Is just under the impression we're on the Gabbiani. We're high rollers because somebody must have won while we were here.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
In a way we
swag
did.
Yeah, it's the fucking swag bags.
Yeah.
And March
What about you,
goes
Glorp?
up and opens his up. Takes out just what looks like a very plain, very, very plain, long white cardboard box that just has in very boring Arial font on the side, appropriate threads. And no other branding whatsoever on the box.
Oh yeah.
Ominous.
Opening one
Yes.
end of what is very much a plain white cardboard box, he takes out a roll of cloth that unrolls into what just looks like a bunny suit.
Yeah, like one of those morph suits or something.
Well, kind of like like the kind of coveralls you'd buy at like Home Depot or something to go up in your attic and not get insulation all up in your shit.
Yeah, for sure.
But also
Okay.
like a onesie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of does it sync to your? Is it form fitting or is it baggy? Does it like automatically affix to your?
It would affix when you put it on, but as he's
Oh,
just
yeah, through
holding it up
attunement,
right now,
right,
it's
right.
looks appropriately sized, but
Sure.
It would.
Oh yeah.
Jim would be dying laughing in the background.
It's ridiculous.
The Aragon wearing a rabbit onesie is kind of crazy work. Oh. What'd you guys get? What'd you get? Jim's waiting for everyone to open theirs.
Who's next? I guess I'll open
Glorp?
mine. Or Glorp.
Mike?
Yeah, no, let's go.
Oh,
Let's
Percy?
do Glorp. Let's do Glorp.
Okay. Glorp opens their box.
Glorp opens their box and they find. Man, how would one describe a gutterotomy? I'm sorry. Hold on. I wrote it down.
Oh, good, because I lost it already.
Astronomy?
No, gustatory.
Gustatory. Yep. Gustatory implant. What would an implant,
You know, I've kind of got an
a
idea.
transplant for a liquidized, plasmoid?
Yeah, because these are made specifically for plasmoids, right? So, like, I'm picturing
Yeah.
it kind of like it's so like a wire, like a coated wire, obviously, with a like
Okay.
like an electrode on one end,
Okay.
not with the sticky piece, like if you were getting an echo, but like just the electrode probe on one end, and then the other end just has like a flat like silicone disc kind of. And that's all that anybody else would see is just a wire with an electrode on one end and a
Is-
little silicone disc.
Is the disc like what would be you can consider like a tongue?
Yes,
maybe.
that's
Or-
exactly what I'm thinking.
okay.
It would sit like on like the base of Glorp's mouth.
Nice. So you would have this vertically suspended wire with a disc in your mouth near your bottom
Mouth, quote unquote.
Jaw.
Where the
Yeah.
where that smile is just sort of
where you
imprinted.
determined to
Yeah.
speak from.
Yeah, wherever I
yes.
decide to put the food, basically.
Right.
But
Okay.
for me, it's inside my smile fry mouth.
Cool.
For the audience
Yeah.
who didn't know, plasmoids can't taste things normally.
According to most
Just like
lore.
vampires.
Yeah.
So yeah, Glorp gets really excited when they open their box. It's like, oh, I know what this is, and immediately shoves their hands into their face. And
Yeah. There's also probably like a charcuterie board or something in there.
I was
for
gonna
you,
say
right?
a peanut
Or
butter cup. Yeah, like
Perfect.
there's a couple of random snacks
Yeah.
in there. Yeah, there's like a little piece of cheese, a peanut butter cup.
I'll throw in some raw coffee grounds.
Right.
Yeah, a few random grapes. Yeah, so
June won't
Glorp
steal your
immediately
grapes.
goes to town.
Incredible.
I take a peanut butter cup, I put a piece of cheese and a grape on top of it, and I stick the whole thing in my mouth on top of the silicone plate.
Ooh,
Oh, that's not
Interesting.
Oh wow, food is weird.
okay.
yeah, you're in for a wild ride, bud.
Goodness gracious.
Percy, what'd you get?
He opens it up and there's just this. It's like it's just like a small circular like container. It's like almost like how would I describe that? Like, I mean, probably the size of just a very large coin, right? That just written on it just says "Wimmy Wafer's Wonderful Whisker Wax." It's in like a black, like matte container with like an orange sticker on top that says this.
What is that?
He's like, you can see like his big sausage finger is like trying to like undo this tiny, like open this tiny little container, right? Just to like twist it. And he's like struggling with it for a little bit, right? Just
my
takes
tiny
a little
hands,
time.
boo.
It's like opening up like an old thing of Tiger Balm, right? Where it's just like it's real, it's stuck there. But finally he gets it, and it's just like it looks like it's whisker wax. So he like. Like, oh wow, this is the good stuff. You see him just kind of like just take a little sample and just kind of like start twirling it through and twisting up his whiskers on either side of his face.
You notice when you take your finger away from the little circlet, the groove that your finger left in the wax starts to kind of fill up on its own.
Oh, that's cool. I'm not going to ask how that happened. It's neat. I'm going to just I'm going to twist it back up and I'm just going to like put it into my pocket. Oh, that's really thoughtful.
And Percy looks very, actually surprisingly more handsome, more approachable.
I like it. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Brew, what'd you get? What'd you get?
I'm in the bathroom.
Oh. Should we look? No. Let's respect his privacy. But I kind of want to look. No. All right. I run over to mine. Open it up. I gave Lou options, so I have absolutely no idea what's in this. So whatever you want, Billy.
That's true. Inside, when you open it up, there is two little. Well, it's rectangular, and it's metallic, and there's two straps that you see kind of on the top of it that have these kind of like little adjustment straps hanging down from the bottom, and you can see it like inside of this kind of lush fabric inside the box. When you turn it over, you see these little thrusters on the bottom.
Oh no.
A slow, measured smile creeps across Choom's face as he looks up at the rest of the group with all their new stuff. Guys, things are about to get a lot more interesting. And he puts it on his back like a backpack.
Tiny jetpack, miniature jetpack.
Let's go.
Oh no.
While you guys are like opening up your boxes and your presents and from Randy, you do get a can everyone roll me a perception check?
Perception.
Should I do that too?
Yeah, why not?
Give myself some room so I don't
Oh,
roll
it's
another one. You've got to be fucking kidding me. It's a good thing I won't be here for the next
bathroom door.
Oh
It'd be weird if you
my
did have a good perception roll from
It's
there.
not anything crazy. It's just see who's paying attention during their segment. That's all. I mean,
dirty
probably
19.
Oh no.
That's an
Dirty
8.
21.
I also got a 21.
oh,
I rolled a
nice.
6. I'm preoccupied, y'all.
Okay. Percy,
That's an 8.
Glorp. What did you say?
Dirty 2.
32. Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, anybody over like a 10, you can hear on the loudspeaker from the new cockpit there's like an incoming transmission or like a attempt to communicate.
Ooh,
A hail?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Fancy.
It's
who is
Something like
communications officer again?
I think, didn't we put Lev in charge of that?
Think so.
Because you didn't let me do it.
I mean, you've come a long
you
way.
can handle that, Percy. I'm you can handle that, Percy. You can handle that, Percy. I've got other things to do right now, but I appreciate it. You'll be great. I believe in you. And he pats you on the shoulder.
Right.
Yes, you see him with a handful of like empty bottles of
Milk.
milk. Yes, like
Okay.
Quarter
Is this how
gallons.
Thrakine's going to heat? Is like Lev getting prepared for like fate?
Walk over to the communications console, I guess. Then
No,
and
it sounds
push-
like he's having trouble over, not being home.
Oh, Choom's gonna run along the console, right up, standing on the console, face to face with Percy, who's sitting in the communication seat. He's gonna be like, "All right, buddy, you got this. You got this, great. Just remember one thing." He's gonna give him like Italian, New York Italian, like little slap on the cheek. Don't tell them anything they don't need to know. I don't care if it's God. I don't care if it's your dad. I don't care who's on this line. Just don't tell them anything they don't need to know. You got this. You got this. I believe in you, buddy.
Is this your way of casting guidance? No,
Yes.
I'm sorry. Is there like a caller ID? And I see
Yeah.
where it's
Yeah.
coming from?
Yeah, it's coming from the ATC.
I'll answer it. Hello, this is the SS Astrid.
Two.
Yes, this is Gabbiani 2. You have been cleared for takeoff on your time, SS Astrid 2.
Oh yeah. Okay.
SS
Sorry,
Astrid
we're
2.
still preparing for the. I look over at Choom, as I'm about to start over explaining the situation. Thank you. Yes, we'll be taking off shortly.
Thank you. Your airways are clear at your leisure.
You said that. Just send it. You're gonna send the takeoff pattern to the nav console, please.
Already sent over.
Oh, thank you.
It should have been in your calculations.
Thank you. Astrid out. Astrid
Take
2
care.
out. 2. I
You
really
did great,
bungled
buddy.
that, didn't I?
You did great. That was perfect. And Choom's gonna look at Percy for a quick hot second and be like, "You're gonna be a little mad right now, but I want to show you guys something cool." And as he initiates the engines to like start powering up and lifting us off the ground, you hear the engine go like a fucking street racing car. It starts shooting flames out the exhaust. Oh yeah, baby.
The rest of the hangar bay hates us.
Yeah, you guys roar out of the spaceport from the Gabbiani. I imagine probably like a big open.
It was like a dome.
Kind of.
That's kind of what it was.
Yeah,
It was
dome.
like a magic,
Okay.
like a magic
Nice.
dome that we flew in and out of.
Yeah, you guys fly out of this dome at speeds much faster and stronger, it feels like, than Astrid 1 or SS Astrid, previously known as. And what do you guys do next? We'll find that out the next episode
Oh, I see.
of the Hapless Heroes.
You hit us with the question that we can't actually answer. I see.
The old
I see
bait
how
and
it is.
switch. Yeah.
That's correct, Fran. And before I outro the cast, I'll go ahead and throw it to Fran in the past.
Thank you all for listening. If you like what we do, you can find all of our links in one convenient place, and that is our link tree. It's just linktr.ee/haplessheroes. There, you'll find our social media, merch, and Patreon, but most importantly, you will find the crown jewel of our internet presence, and that is our Discord server. It It is free to join, and it's where the cast and I hang out the most, chatting with you, our amazing audience, about the show, sharing memes, and geeking out about all things nerdy and delightful. We'd love to have you be a part of that community. Now, if you really like us, please consider leaving us a 5-star rating or review on the podcast service of your choice. It means the world to us. It helps new listeners find the show. And if we spot your review, we'll give you a shout out right here as the 5-star human that you are. Now, if you really, really like us, you can support the show directly by joining our Patreon at patreon.com/haplessheroes. It's also linked on our link tree. We have a treasure trove of bloopers, bonus content, and even some out-of-character episodes from our many years of adventuring together. Some of those we've even released for free. So please, check it out. That's all for now, though. So let's kick it back to the crew in the future.
Thanks, friend of the past.
You crushed it that
You
time.
are
Every time.
you're amazing.
Nailed
Best
it.
one yet.
And you're right. You are a genius, past Fran.
No, I didn't say that.
Really well said. And now we'll go ahead and outro the cast in the same order that they were introed, but reverse. Starting with Sebastian as Chamberlain.
Oh man, I think I'm starting to like Astrid too. Tootsie.
No. No.
It's Michael as Brew Blitzwar.
Hello? Anybody out there? I can't get the door open. Hello?
Unproved.
And Nicole as Glorp Glip Glop.
Oh my god, have you guys tried orange juice with toothpaste in it? This is delicious.
Jack as Jam Jam.
Until next time.
Francesco as Percival.
I promise. I'll get better at the communication thing. I really, it was just one slip up. I bet the next time will go great.
And Dave as March.
Whoa, what? You telling? Randy is who? Randy's who? Randy is Jam, what the fuck did you do?
Classic rando.
And I've been playing Lev Zangief and your DM tonight. My name is Lewis. We'll find out what happens to the hapless heroes as we surf along the astral seas next time. Take care, everyone.
See ya.
Bye.
Let me out!
I wouldn't say brew. I feel like it's been a while.